Hi everyone, my name is Lucy and I'm a third-year campus ambassador here at Mount Allison. I'm going to be taking you on a tour of our residences today. So some things you need to know about residence right off the bat is that there really is a huge network of support for all students who live in residence. So the house staff is made up of residence assistants, which are returning resident students who are extensively trained by the university in a variety of different areas: first aid, harms reduction, conflict resolution. Anything you need, you can go to RAs if you're feeling homesick. They're trained, they're there to talk to you and make you feel more reassured. There's also academic mentors, so they are the academic support for students in residence. They're trained on ways to help you with time management, working on your schedule. They also host a number of peer tutor sessions throughout the year, as well as different workshops to help you succeed academically. Living in residence is honestly has been one of the best experiences of university for me. I moved here from Halifax. I didn't know very many people. I didn't know a single person in my residence, and it honestly probably took about 2 hours before I made some of the closest friends that I'm still super close with now. This is Campbell Hall. This is on the north side of campus, and it's the largest residence. It has 4 floors and 200 residents living in here. It's my personal favorite, but I can say that because I lived here for 2 years. The house colors are green and yellow, and their mascot is a gecko. Every room in Campbell Hall has a twin XL bed, a desk and a desk chair, a wardrobe, extra storage, a microwave, a mini fridge, and a TV. There are 3 different room types in this residence, and all of them have ensuite style washrooms. So ensuite washrooms are very private and they're only shared between you and your neighbor or your roommate. So typically there's only 2 or 3 students sharing these washrooms. The thing is, you do have to clean them yourselves because they are your own private washrooms. The 3 room types are a single shared ensuite. So that means that you're in your own room by yourself, but you would share your bathroom with either 1 or 2 other people next door. We also have double shared ensuites. So doubles are really great. Having a roommate in your first year is a really great way to meet people. 2 of my closest friends were roommates in Campbell Hall in their first year, and now they're like inseparable and best friends. I always thought that they knew each other already because that's how close they got so quickly. And then there are also triple rooms. So a triple room, there'd be 3 of you in the room. You would have your own bathroom. Those ones are super cool and they're very rare on campus. They're huge rooms, and again, instead of just having 1 instant friend, you get 2, so it's a bonus. This is Windsor Hall. Windsor is the most newly renovated residence on campus. It has 5 floors and 146 residents, and its house colors are red and blue. It's one of the most desired residences by incoming students, so if you want to live here, it's a really good idea to apply to Mount A as early as you can and pay your deposits to secure your spot. There are 3 different room types in Windsor Hall, and they all have an ensuite style washroom. There are 2 different kinds of ensuites, so you could have a private ensuite, which means it's just your own bathroom, nobody else will be using it, or you could have a shared ensuite, which means you share the washroom with either your roommate or your neighbor. The 3 different room types, the first kind is a single private ensuite, so you have your own room and your own bathroom, very private and just your own space. You could also have a single shared ensuite, so you still have your own space in your own room, but then your bathroom is then shared, like I said, with your neighbor or your roommate. And then there are also the double shared ensuites, so you and a roommate will live in the same room, and then the 2 of you will share a bathroom as well. Windsor Hall has a lounge space for students to use on every floor. Now we're on the south side of campus. There are 5 residences on this side. The first one on my left here is Bigelow House. It has 4 floors with 85 residents. Bigelow House is one of the most spirited residences on campus. They always have such great turnout and do so well at the house spirit events. And they also share a really nice outdoor space here with their neighbors, Bennett House. There are 3 different room types in Bigelow House and 2 different kinds of bathrooms. So the first type of bathroom is a shared ensuite washroom, which means you share a washroom with your neighbor. Nobody else uses it, it's just for the 2 of you. These washrooms are great, but you also have to remember that you're responsible for cleaning them and bringing all the supplies. The other kind of washroom is an all-gender private community washroom, so there are a few of these on each floor. Again, even though they are shared, they're still very private. Everything is in one space and you can lock the door and use it whenever you need. So the 3 different room types, there is a single shared ensuite, so you have your own single room, it's your own space, and then you're sharing your washroom with your neighbor, like I mentioned. There are also the single rooms. Again, your own private space within your room, but then you would be using those all-gender private community washrooms on your floor. Same goes for a double, so you're sharing your room space with your roommate, and then you would also be using those all-gender private washrooms. Southside residences and have twin-size beds. In Bigelow, you also have a desk, a chair, lots of storage space, a microwave, a mini fridge, and if you have an ensuite room, you also have a TV. This is Bennett House on the south side of campus. It's one of our mid-sized residences with 102 residents living on 4 floors. Its house colors are blue and yellow, and their mascot is a goat. In Bennett House, there are 3 different types of room. The first is a single shared ensuite room. So you have your own space within your single room, and then you share a washroom with your neighbor. So what's really great about ensuite washrooms is you do have privacy, and it is just shared with 2 people, but you do have to keep in mind that you are responsible for cleaning them and for getting all of the supplies. There's also a regular single room, so you have all the same things in your room, but you would use one of the all gender private community washrooms in the hallway on your floor. So there's a few of these washrooms on each floor. They have everything you need. They're also super private. You can just go in and lock the door. And what's great about them is that you don't have to clean them. You don't have to bring any of the supplies. It's all done for you. We also have double rooms, so you would have a roommate. Again, all the stuff you need in your room is there. You have a twin bed, a desk and a chair, lots of storage, a microwave and a mini fridge. And then you and your roommate would also use those shared all gender private community washrooms on your floor. And if you do have an ensuite room, then you will also have a TV. This is Edwards House on the south side of campus. Edwards has 74 residents living on 4 floors. Their house colors are blue and white, and their mascot is a bulldog. Edwards House has single rooms, and like all of the rooms on the south side of campus, it comes with a twin-size bed, a desk, a chair, lots of storage, a microwave, and a mini fridge. All of the rooms are single, and the residents use all gender shared community washrooms. This is Thornton House on the south side of campus. It was recently renovated in 2016 and has 71 residents living on 4 floors. Their house colors are red and black, and their mascot is a stallion. All of the rooms in Thornton House are singles, but there are 2 different kinds of bathrooms. So there are private ensuite washrooms, which means that you have your own bathroom that's just attached to your room and nobody else uses it except you. There are also all gender private community washrooms on each floor. So these are quite similar, except that you share them with other people on your floor. Again, they're very private, have everything you need. And the bonus about them is that you don't have to clean them, but if you have an ensuite washroom, you're responsible for cleaning it yourself. This is Hunton House. It is the largest residence on the south side of campus. There are 4 floors and 108 residents. Their house colors are green and white, and their mascot is a panther. In Hunton House, there are both single and double rooms, and all students living here will use all gender private community washrooms, and there are at least 10 of them on every floor. They're very private, they have everything you need, and the best part about them is that you don't have to clean them yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex and I'm a 4th year campus ambassador here at Mount Allison. And today I'm going to be taking you through 2 of the small residences that are a part of our small residence community. So the small residence community is a group of smaller residences that range from about 11 to 34 students. They're located about a block away from campus, so students are never too far from the action. They're never too far from class or Jennings, and if anything's going on campus, it's really easy for them to head over there and see what's going on. So first off, we have Bermuda House, which is one of our largest small residences within the small residence community, and it can hold up to 34 students. So Bermuda is located, like I said before, just about a block off campus, and it consists of both single and double rooms. So in each room, students can find a bed, a dresser, or storage of some sort, a desk and desk chair, and then there's also a microwave and mini fridge in each bedroom, as well as an Ethernet port, and wireless high-speed Wi-Fi can be found all over campus and within all of our residences. There's also resident support teams available, which consist of residence assistants and live-in resident support. And then the beautiful Bermuda House was built in the early 1900s, and it's attached to the Hammond Studio, which is a National Historic Site here in Sackville. Bermuda also contains a full kitchen for students to use, as well as a patio and lounge area and in-suite laundry, and it's all covered so students don't need to go or don't need to pay extra to take advantage of these amenities. Next is the Anchorage House, which is actually a historic house that was converted to a residence, but when being converted to the residence, we made sure to keep its nice rustic charm. So it can hold 21 residents that are spread out over 3 floors, and again, consist of single and double rooms. In Anchorage, each room comes with a twin bed, a closet or storage of some sort, a desk chair, and an Ethernet port. And then there's also a full eat-in kitchen, a lounge, laundry, as well as parking for each student. So Anchorage also has live-in support for students in terms of residence assistants and residence life coordinators. And it's located next to the Colville House, which is where Alex Colville lived with his family. He's a very famous Canadian artist, and many of his works can actually be found at the Owens Art Gallery on campus. Mount Allison University is one of the few schools in Canada to still have live-in adult support staff, which we call DONs. So DONs provide extra support for students, and they're always there no matter what the students might need. And so whether there be one DON or two in each residence, they work very closely with the residence assistance team, the residence executive team, and the assistant DONs just to make sure that students are fully supported with anything they might need.
I hope that you enjoyed our residence tour and that you're thinking about making Mount A your home just as I did. If you're looking for more information about residence, you can email resroom@mta.ca, and if you want to apply to the university, you can visit mta.ca/apply. Our admissions application typically opens on October 1st, and once you've received your offer, you can pay your registration deposit. This secures your spot at Mount A and also gives you priority for room assignment.